Welcome to the Purple Party, known as Purple Nerd Channel, home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. Sex Symbol was released on April 10th, 1991, peaking at number 56 on the R&B charts, releasing 3 singles. Sex Symbol, which peaked at number 32 on the R&B charts, Cry Baby, which unfortunately did not chart, and Droppin' Like Flies, which made it to number 23 on the dance charts. Videos were released for Sex Symbol and Droppin' Like Flies. This was a very important album for Sheila E, as it would be her first release since leaving Prince's label, Paisley Park Records. Now on Warner Brothers Records, Sheila was aiming to ignite her career, blazing through on her own path, without any input or assistance from Prince. This album was written, produced, and arranged by Sheila E. and her brother, Peter Michael, with Peter performing the vast majority of the instruments. Unfortunately, Sheila suffered a collapsed lung and a paralyzed calf muscle, leaving her bedridden and unable to walk. Due to her health issues, she was unable to properly promote this album with appearances or a tour, which severely hurt the sales of this album. So let's explore Sheila E.'s first Prince-free project. We open up with Sex Symbol. We open up with a song that shows that Sheila E. does not shy away from her public persona as a sexy drummer, or better yet, a sex symbol, as in a percussion cymbal. The song opens up with the first few notes of her song The Glamorous Life, before the record skipping and Sheila E. laughing. Musically though, this song sounds like a cut leftover track from Janet Jackson's Rhythm Nation album. Next is Funky Attitude. We continue with the typical paint by numbers R&B dance sound of the early 90s. With this one, which finds Sheila E. confronting her ex, who's been talking bad about her to everyone she knows. Next is Cry Baby. Now this song right here, we get a percussion pattern that just keeps your head bobbing and keeps you completely enticed by the groove, with Sheila performing the song in a ballad format, singing her heart out about the man that left her, crying every single night. Next is Lady Marmalade. Well, just when I started to really like this album, we get a horrible cover of the LaBelle song of the same name from 1974. As Sheila does what I would have to call a comical impression of Patti LaBelle, which is kind of cold, as Patti LaBelle and Sheila E. are actually like really good friends. Next is 808 Kate. Now then, this short instrumental is what we came to hear on a Sheila E. album, and that is Sheila E. showing out and showing off on a drum solo. Next is Lover Boy. We get Prince alumni Brown Mark on bass on this one. The song has Sheila warning her egomaniac boyfriend that if he doesn't straighten up, she's out. We are still in that 90s R&B dance trend, but it is nice to hear some electric guitar grooves. Next is Mother Mary. Now this song right here gives us a beautiful ballad with some gospel touches, as Sheila is asking Mother Mary, that's Jesus' mama for all those playing at home, to continue to bless her and keep her safe. And I gotta tell you, it's nice to hear a song where Sheila E. gets to actually flex her vocal range. Next is Droppin' Like Flies. Now look y'all, I know I'm listening to Sheila E., but all I'm hearing is Paula Abdul when it comes to this vocal performance. But this song finally gives us some of those Latin touches with the percussion solos, as Sheila sings about those obsessed with the street life of guns and drugs. Next is What You Gonna Do. We get some Santana-like guitar grooves on this one, as well as some vintage Sheila E. percussion work. In this song, Sheila confronts her cold-hearted, distant man, as whether or not he's going to stay with her, as he has obviously checked out of the relationship. Next is Private Party. We get some sexy Latin flair in this upbeat pop song, as in the song, Sheila invites a man to a private party with her, who's been eyeing her the whole night at this unnamed dance club. Next is Family Affair. This instrumental is led by Sheila E's daddy, Peter Escovedo, and has the rest of the Escovedo family joining in for a jam session that ends way too soon. Next is Promise Me Love. This cool ballad has such a smooth groove and a hook that gets stuck in your brain for like days, as Sheila preaches the power of love and seriously shows off her vocal range. Also, Prince alumni Bonnie Boyer is on background vocals. We close out with Heaven. Now this song right here, we close out with some funk and roll. With the guitars and the funky chorus, this song was all about the first day that we all walk into heaven. And this song is, dare I say, awesome-tacular. Lyrically, musically, and vocally. All in all, if I'm being honest, we have 9 solid songs out of 13, which isn't bad. But I think Sheila abandoning the pop funk she had been known for over the last couple years, only to play in the generic 90s R&B dance machine, was a mistake. And I'm saying that as a fan of Sheila E. And not just a fan of her first 3 albums with Prince, but the ones that she did with her dad prior to joining Prince. But I also dig the 4 albums she released after this one as well. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Please like and share this video. And if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. Down in the description below, you'll find all the links to all the places online you can find me, including my Patreon page where you get to see these videos early and uncut. So until the next episode, I wish you heaven.